At 3-3, the San Francisco 49ers host the 5-1 Seattle Seahawks in primetime football from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Jimmy Ward is back in action and he will be lining up as the slot corner for this 49ers defense. Can they overcome pretty much the best team in football right now in the Seahawks? Or will the Seahawks continue their fantastic run and improve to 6-1? We'll find out in a minute. Steven Aushka lines up to kick off as Jared Hayne is back to return, and we are underway. Hayne will field it from about his 12-yard line. He cuts it to the outside, and he's gang tackled for a gain of about 15 yards. 49ers will start off from their own 27-yard line, and here comes Dylan Thompson. Thompson has had a roller coaster of a season in his rookie campaign, filling in for Blaine Gabbert. 63%, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Starting things off from their own 32-yard line. Thompson, play action fake. Feels some pressure, tries to roll out, almost hit as he throws, and that's incomplete, intended for Vernon Davis. 3rd and 5 for the 49ers. Reggie Bush in the backfield, offset I. Hand off to Bush. Bush gets to the edge. Reggie Bush with a spin move, and he's brought down after a gain of 13 yards. 49ers coming out early with a mixed attack. Thompson has time in the pocket, but it runs out quickly as Cliff Averill comes off the edge, getting past Joe Staley. 2nd and 16 from the 39-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun, handoff to Carlos Hyde to the outside. Cam Chancellor tried to swat the ball loose, misses the tackle, and Carlos Hyde gets to the edge and gets the first down as Bobby Wagner forces him out of bounds. 1st and 10 from Seattle territory, now in the I formation. Thompson takes a 5-step drop. Hit as he throws. That is, guess who? That is Michael Bennett in on the hit. 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Thompson getting hit a lot. This offensive line has struggled. Jared Hayne kicks it to the edge, breaks the tackle from Earl Thomas, but is forced out of bounds after a gain of 5 yards. 3rd and 5 from the 39. Thompson underneath to Torrey Smith, who's all alone, gets the first down and more as the Seahawks backed off the line in zone coverage and allowed an easy drag route to gain about 15 yards. Next play, Thompson, quick pass to Vernon Davis on the curl. Good pass from Dylan Thompson, who's had a very good opening possession. 2nd and 3 from the 17. It's a counter to Jared Hayne. And Jared Hayne tries running through the Seahawks, but is all for naught. He loses 1. 3rd and 2 from the 16. Thompson, pass complete to Blake Bell, as that's going to get another first down. Thompson 3 for 5 to start things off in this ballgame. 2nd and 11. Handoff, Carlos Hyde with a good juke to the outside, cuts back and gains about 4.5, setting up a 3rd and 6 from the 7. Play action fake. Thompson, pass to Quentin Patton, breaks a tackle, but is dropped. Watch it one more time as Patton almost made it into the end zone. But a great tackle by, I believe, Cam Chancellor prevents that as Phil Dawson nails the kick, and it's 3-0 San Francisco. They take the early lead on their opening possession. A long, long drive. Here comes Russell Wilson. 72%, 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 4 picks on the season as he's led this team to 5 victories. 2nd and inches from their own 30-yard line. Trips to his left. Wilson the shotgun, Lynch in the backfield with him. It's a play-action fake. Wilson has time, and he finds the Super Bowl almost hero, Chris Matthews, over the middle into 49ers territory. 1st and 10 from the 45, coming out in the pistol. Wilson, play-action fake. Has time, backs up, airs it deep to Jimmy Graham, and it's knocked out of his hands. Antoine Bethea breaks it up as Graham just barely could not hold on. Could not keep both feet in bounds either. But that's regardless. It's 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Pass underneath to Cooper Helfett. That's a gain of 8. Setting up a 3rd and much more manageable from the 37-yard line of the 49ers. Wilson under center. 2 tight ends on the field. Handoff Marshawn Lynch. Lynch has the first down and a little bit more as he gains 6 on the ground to keep the drive alive. Wilson coming out in the pistol once more. Hand off to Fred Jackson. Fred Jackson has running room. Out to the 15 and brought down by Eric Reed. A gain of 15. Old man still got it. 1st and 10, trips to his right. Almost got Eric Armstead jumping off sides. Hand off Marshawn Lynch. He's going nowhere. That's Navarro Bowman. 2nd and 12 for the Seahawks. Lynch in the shotgun, complete to Jermaine Kearse underneath. He'll gain 9, setting up a 3rd and 4 for the Seahawks in the final seconds of the first quarter of play. Wilson drops back. It's a screen to Marshawn Lynch, but it's snuffed out. That is Kenneth Acker in on the tackle, and that leads to a Steven Aushka field goal attempt from about 30 yards out to start the second quarter of play. The kick from Aushka is up, and it is good. And we are tied after each team gets an opening field goal on their first possession of the ballgame. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 49ers trying to answer back. Thompson. Pass to Anquan Bolden. That one's knocked out of his hands by Bruce Irvin. Bobby Wagner over in coverage as well. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action fake from Dylan Thompson. He rolls out. Hit as he throws. That's Michael Bennett once again. Really just beating the crap out of Trent Brown on the right side. Pardon my French. 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Thompson, play action fake, steps up, airs a deep for Vernon Davis, and it is broken up. Cam Chancellor, that is going to be a fun matchup to watch. Take a look at this one more time. As Davis went up the seam, Chancellor couldn't get a play on the ball, so he pulls Vernon Davis's arm away from the play. Look at that beautiful play by Cam Chancellor, preventing any leverage to make the catch. Leads to a Bradley Pinion punt with the wind blowing into his face. That is going to be a bad punt as Earl Thomas fields it in 49ers territory. That was a net punt of only 17 yards. Awful punt by Bradley Pinion. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Handoff Lynch to the outside. He gets a block. Marshawn Lynch gets to the edge. But they chasing and forces him out of bounds after a gain of 34. Setting up a 1st and goal for the Seahawks. 2nd and goal now from the 3. Fred Jackson in. 49ers adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage. It's a handoff to Fred Jackson. He gets some great blocking and is untouched for the touchdown. Seahawks take a 10-3 lead. The 49ers always struggle in the second quarter. Let's see if they can change that this week. 3rd and 4. Dylan Thompson. There were just so many problems with that play. It looks like it's going to be a hold on the 49ers. It's an illegal forward pass as well, and it was incomplete. So there really is no chance that anything good came of this as it's called on Ian Silberman. Penalties declined, and Bradley Pinion's going to have to punt once again. This time from his own 26-yard line. It's a punt, and this one just barely goes into Seahawks territory as Earl Thomas breaks a tackle and is brought down on the 49ers 47. Great field position once again for the Seahawks as the 49ers offense has been stagnant after that opening possession. Complete to Marshawn Lynch in the flat. That's a 1st down. Marshawn Lynch has been used as a dual threat in this game, both as a receiver and as a runner. That's complete to Derek Coleman for a gain of about 7 yards. Russell Wilson starting off very strong. 2nd and 3 from the 28. Wilson has some time. Looks to his left, and that's Jermaine Kearse who makes the grab right in front of Dante Johnson. The corners for this 49ers team have been lackluster all season. So it's really no surprise that Russell Wilson is picking them apart, as that's a handoff to Marshawn Lynch, who's over 60 yards on the ball game on only 6 carries. 2nd and 3 from the 15-yard line. I formation. It's a handoff. No, it's a play action fake. And Russell Wilson is dropped. Antoine Bethea in on the blitz. Great play. That's a loss of about 10. 3rd and 12 from the 24-yard line. Wilson the shotgun. Just in the play at the line. He has time scanning the field. Throws complete to Jimmy Graham. And Jimmy Graham, who had to come back for that pass, is knocked out of bounds by Antoine Bethea. And that will lead to another Steven Aushka kick from about 30 yards again. This one's up and it is good. It's 13-3. Seattle now has a 2-possession lead. First and 16 after a hold from their own 14-yard line. Dylan Thompson trying to get something going. Play action fake! And he's dropped by Bobby Wagner and Jeremy Lane. That's a loss of 7. Second and 23 from the 7-yard line. Coming out with 3 wide receivers. Thompson tries to avoid being in the end zone. Throws, and it's picked off. Richard Sherman was sitting in zone coverage, and he'll take it back for 6. Interception, return, touchdown for Richard Sherman, and the Legion of Boom is asserting its dominance early. A bad decision by Dylan Thompson. Sherman was reading his eyes the whole way. Pass intended for Anquan Bolden, and it's 20-3, Seattle out on top. Jared Hayne at running back. Handoff to the left. Jared Hayne has running room. Gets a great block from Torrey Smith. The 40, 30, 25, 20, and Bobby Wagner chases him down after a gain of 63 yards. First and 10, complete to Vernon Davis with 3:10 left, as Dylan Thompson has had a very rocky first half of play. Seems to be a recurring theme for him. Second and 1 from the 11. Handoff to Carlos Hyde, who's going nowhere. That is a great tackle by Desmond Bishop. Third and 2 from the 12. Thompson in the I formation, handoff Carlos Hyde. Makes a cut, but there's a flag on the play. This one is going to be coming back if they'd accept the penalty. It looks like he was stopped just short of the first down. With 2 minutes left, it is a hold. And Pete Carroll makes a questionable decision. He declines the penalty. Down 17, the 49ers need to score here. Make it a little bit closer than just a 2-possession game, a 14-point game, as Dylan Thompson gets the QB sneak. First and goal from the 9 in the full house. Thompson has time, scans, and incomplete, intended for Anquan Bolden. Second and goal from the 9. Minute 39 left in the first half of play, down 17. It's a handoff to Carlos Hyde, who gets to the outside, and he dives for the end zone. Carlos Hyde avoided the pile, the scrum in the center of the field inside the tackle box. That's a touchdown, and it's 20-10. Seahawks still have a minute 25 left, however, as that's complete to Jimmy Graham over the middle. And Jimmy Graham avoids the tackle from Tank Carradine, who had dropped back into coverage, and gets a first down close to midfield. Minute 8 left. And ticking. Wilson in the shotgun. Scans complete to Marshawn Lynch in the flat, as Marshawn Lynch is knocked out of bounds by Navarro Bowman. That will stop the clock. First and 15 from the 49ers 45-yard line. Wilson on the screen, complete to Fred Jackson, who gets some good blocking. Fred Jackson is knocked out of bounds by Navarro Bowman again, who's going sideline to sideline. Second and 8 from the 26. Play action fake, or pump fake. Hit as he throws, and it's almost picked off. Trumaine Brock just could not make the grab. Third and 8, Wilson. It's a screen to Lynch. Marshawn Lynch gets good blocking. Down the sideline. Navarro Bowman doesn't knock him out of bounds. And Marshawn Lynch is in for the touchdown. Just a bad mistake by Navarro Bowman, one of the best in the league, as Lynch got to the outside. Bowman was just trying to force him out of bounds, but Marshawn Lynch was not going to be knocked out that easily as he trots his way into the end zone. It's 27-10, and with 38 seconds left in the first half, the 49ers are going to take a shot. And it's complete to Torrey Smith. They're trying to pick on Kerry Williams, but there's a flag on the play. Is it on San Francisco? No, it is not. It's a hold on... Wow, Kerry Williams could do nothing right on that play. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun. Drops back. It's a screen pass to Carlos Hyde. Another flag is thrown. Bobby Wagner snuffed out that screen immediately. And it looks like it's another penalty on Seattle. This one is on Jeremy Lane. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. 25 seconds left in the first half. Thompson in the shotgun. Trips to his left. Scans, and he sees Quentin Patton over the top of Kerry Williams as Earl Thomas forces him out of bounds at the 10. Seahawks were playing zone, and that was just a great read by Dylan Thompson. Kerry Williams was guarding the flat, First and 10, complete to Anquan Boldin for the touchdown. He got in front of Richard Sherman and made a great play, avoided the hit as well. And that gives us a 10-point deficit for the 49ers going into the half. Will Seattle be able to hold on, or will the 49ers, who have been a notoriously good second-half team this season, finish a comeback? We'll find out right after this. And we are back. The 49ers have put together some impressive drives led by their running game and Jared Hayne. Carlos Hyde has a rushing touchdown. Dylan Thompson, despite being ineffective, does have a passing touchdown in a great 2-minute drill. 2nd and 4 from their own 36. It's complete to Marshawn Lynch as Russell Wilson had all day and Eric Reed knocks him out of bounds. That's a huge catch and run for Marshawn Lynch as Aaron Lynch was in coverage and he just lost Marshawn. Could not catch up with him. That's a huge first down deep into 49ers territory. 2nd and 12, handoff Fred Jackson. And Fred Jackson is wrapped up by Navarro Bowman by his ankles. 5 wide, 3rd and 7 for Russell Wilson. Looking around the field, it's caught by Ricardo Lockett for the touchdown. A beautiful touch pass by Russell Wilson as Jimmy Ward just lost him for a quick second. A little bit rusty after being sidelined with a broken thumb for 6 weeks. Or about 6 weeks. 2nd and 10, as the 49ers trying to answer back, it's a handoff to Carlos Hyde, who gains 9. 12 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown for Hyde on the ball game. 3rd and 1 from the 47-yard line. Thompson, under center. Quick drop back, finds Torrey Smith, as they're really picking on Cary Williams, trying to avoid Richard Sherman at all costs. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It is a delay to Carlos Hyde, who goes up the middle. And Carlos Hyde with a good run, a gain of about 8. 49ers moving down the field quite nicely. 2nd and 2, play action fake. Great block pickup by Carlos Hyde. Airs it deep to Quinton Patton. And that one is deflected down by Jeremy Lane. A jump ball not hauled in by the 49ers. That's been a recurring theme for this season as well. 3rd and 2, handoff Hyde. He's got the first down. Now 1st and 10. Thompson takes a step back. Good pass protection. Finds Anquan Boldin. He's wrapped up quickly by Desmond Bishop. 2nd and 3 from the 17-yard line. Thompson looks up the seam to DeAndrew White, who hauls it in. Triple coverage. A sea of Seahawks around him. The undrafted rookie out of Alabama makes a great play in front of Cam Chancellor, brought down by Richard Sherman and with Jeremy Lane in the vicinity. A risky pass by Dylan Thompson, but it paid off as on 1st and 10 of the opening possession for the Seahawks, Eric Armstead with a loss of 8 on that sack. 2nd and 18 from the 33. Wilson, scanning the field, runs out of time, tries to escape, and Navarro Bowman with the sack. That's a loss of 11. 3rd and 29. Up by 10, the Seahawks are with 2:15 left. Wilson takes a shot to Ricardo Lockett, but that pass is broken up. And that leads to, I believe, the first punt of the game for the Seahawks. 2nd and 3 from the 27-yard line. Thompson scans and finds Vernon Davis with Bruce Irvin in coverage. That's a big first down. I haven't seen much of KJ Wright in this ballgame. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Offset eye, handoff to Carlos Hyde, who runs through the defense and is finally brought down by Earl Thomas. A gain of 7, and he's 2 yards shy of 100 on the ballgame. 2nd and 2 from midfield, complete to Bruce Miller in the flat. Cary Williams stops him, but he does get the first. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line, full house, start of the 4th quarter. Play action fake. Thompson finds Bruce Miller again. Gang tackled. He doesn't get too much after the catch, but he does gain 5. 2nd and 5 from the 43. Thompson looks and hit as he throws, intended for Anquan Boldin. He had a step on Richard Sherman, but he could not get it to him. Now 3rd and 5, another play action fake. Hit as he throws once again. Michael Bennett in on the hit. It'll be a 60-yard attempt for Phil Dawson in 13-mile-per-hour winds. The kick is up, and it is good! It's a 7-point Seahawks lead after a beautiful kick by Phil Dawson. 2nd and 5 from their own 36-yard line. Russell Wilson in the shotgun. Has some time. Finds Jermaine Kearse. It's been a battle between Dante Johnson and Kearse this entire game. 2nd and 6 from the 47. Wilson. Draw to Marshawn Lynch, who has some running room, but he's brought down quickly by Aaron Lynch. 3rd and 3 from midfield. 49ers adjust their line. Wilson looking, finds Jimmy Graham right in front of Dante Johnson. He's had a very rough outing, facing pretty much anybody besides Jermaine Kearse. Other than that, they've been pretty back and forth, as Navarro Bowman gets to Fred Jackson in the backfield. 2nd and 12 from the 43. Wilson looks, finds Cooper Helfet, who takes a shot from Eric Reed, setting up a 3rd and 6 from the 49ers 37-yard line. Wilson looks to his left, finds Lynch. He breaks a tackle from Jimmy Ward, but he's brought down by Antoine Bethea, inches shy of the first down. They're going to settle for a punt, setting up a 1st and 10 from the 11. 4:40 left. Thompson escapes the pressure from Michael Bennett. He rolls out to his left, and he's going to run out of bounds as he avoids Cliff Averill as well. A great run by Dylan Thompson. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Thompson under center. Looks, throws, incomplete for Quinton Patton. He had a route right in front of Earl Thomas. It would have been a completion and a pretty good gain, but an incomplete pass from Dylan Thompson. 2nd and 10. Thompson tries to escape, but Brandon Mebane, one of the staples of this defensive line, gets to it. 3rd and 17 from the 20. Thompson, no one's open. He had a shot at Vernon Davis, but he was well shy of the first down marker, and that is going to lead to a punt. 2:21 left. Marshawn Lynch is stopped shy of the first down. 49ers call their first timeout. 3rd and inches from their own 44-yard line. Wilson throws, and it's caught by Cooper Helfet in front of Eric Reed. It takes us down to the 2-minute warning. 49ers need a stop. Handoff. Marshawn Lynch spins away, but is brought down by Ian Williams. A gain of only 3. 2nd and 7. From the 37, handoff, Marshawn Lynch, and it's Corey Lemonnier off the edge once again. A loss of 6. 3rd and 13 from the 43-yard line. Handoff Lynch. Lynch gets it to the outside. Lynch spins, but Eric Reed and, well, a few others are there to stop him. And that will lead to another John Ryan punt. The 49ers will take over with about 1:05 left from their own 19-yard line. They need to go 81 yards with no timeouts and 65 seconds. Starting things off, Thompson in the shotgun. A great press on the outside by Jeremy Lane. Knocked Patton completely off his route. That was incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. Thompson, scanning, steps up in the pocket. Finds Vernon Davis right in front of KJ Wright. And they're going to hurry back to the line and spike it, as Thompson is 15 for 30 on the ball game. That's Vernon Davis' 4th reception. They do clock it with 48 seconds left. Trips to his left. Davis tight to the line and hide in the backfield out of the shotgun. Thompson drops back, airs it up, and it's picked off. Earl Thomas clinches the ball game with an interception as Quinton Patton got past Richard Sherman. That throw was just slightly late. Watch it one more time. He got past the press, and Thompson aired it up for Patton. In the cover one, Earl Thomas ranged over and made a remarkable play to seal up this ball game. The 49ers will fall to the Seattle Seahawks by a final score of 34-27. The Seahawks now improve to 6-1, and the 49ers fall to 3-4 on the season with another great back and forth game. The second quarter has absolutely killed the 49ers this season, as they allowed 27 points in that second quarter, including a pick 6 for Richard Sherman. Taking a look at some of those team stats, the 49ers almost had 200 yards on the ground, but could only muster 160 yards through the air. They were outgained by the Seahawks by only 5 yards offensively, as both teams were 50% on third down. Russell Wilson went 22 for 27, 267, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Marshawn Lynch, 17 carries, 108 yards, and 86 receiving yards and a touchdown. Earl Thomas had 10 tackles along with that interception. And on the flip side, Navarro Bowman was everywhere. 12 tackles, 2 for a loss, half a sack. But he did allow Marshawn Lynch to waltz his way into the end zone. 49ers signed Dexter McDougal to a 1-year contract after being cut by the Jets. And they do release Sharice Wright, clearing up some cap space. With Jimmy Ward back, he really didn't have much of a role. He would have been the 4th or 5th corner. At that point, he wasn't really needed. The 49ers sit 3 games back of the Seahawks in the division for 2nd place. They'll be taking on the St. Louis Rams next week, who currently sit at 1-5. They're coming off of a loss against the Cleveland Browns, in which Case Keenum and Sean Mannion really had a rough outing. Really rough, as Trey Mason is the primary running back as for now, with Todd Gurley still recovering from his ACL injury last season in college. Taking a look at this Rams team, they match up pretty well. They're really a very good run-stopping team, but their secondary has improved. Rodney McLeod, Trumaine Johnson, E.J. Gaines, and Janoris Jenkins have all been very good for them. It'll be a good matchup next week in St. Louis. If Dylan Thompson has another bad game, if he is even the starter next week, well, he might not be the starter the following week. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Colin Kaepernick is 0-6. I'm Mulite Swami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out, Franchise Nation.